Rev up your engines for the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast with Big E. Proudly sponsored by Christensen Law, where bikers helping engine bikers is more than just a motto. It's our commitment to the biker community. Be sure to tune in and listen to the latest news and biker buzz. And for all your personal injury needs, be sure to contact the Christensen Law team at 248-900-9000. What's up, bikers? It's Big E, and you're listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. We're talking all things bikes, the freedom of the road, and the brotherhood that makes this lifestyle what it is. From killer tips to wild stories from the highway, we've got it all right here. Life is short, bikers, so let's get after it. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's podcast. In studio, we have a veteran who hasn't been on the podcast in a while. OG.
Yep, hey there. First time in the new studio.
And then we have the virgin, who we are popping his podcast cherry. WhatNot.
How's it going?
So, what do you think?
Oh, you know, I think it's pretty neat. I've been bugging you for a little while.
You have been wanting to be on the podcast for a little bit. I have. You remember Dudley, Michael? Are you here?
Oh yeah.
He's been sending me snaps.
Has he?
Yeah.
All right.
I want to do a podcast again. I'm like, all right, man, I'll get you on here again. So yeah, little casual biker talk tonight, I think. Going to talk about a few things. First thing, the technical side of my podcast that I'm working on. I know I've been hinting that things are changing, and they are. I'm just trying to figure out my software. Hopefully I'm going to be able to almost like copy and paste stuff, put it right in order. We're going to do certain segments weekly, so it'll be cool.
Cool.
Rhino's kind of helped me with it.
Nice.
So there's that.
Get the IT guy on it.
Yeah, get the IT guy on it. He's got some pretty good ideas. Yeah. Oh, wow. Beer tastes good on a nice hot day. Summer's
does.
finally here. We've been doing some riding, been hitting some bike nights, we've been hitting some annual birthday parties.
Yeah. Some memorial rides.
Some memorial rides, yeah. So last weekend we did the Warriors Oath birthday bash on Saturday.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was a hot day.
It was a hot day.
90.
Yeah.
90 and humid.
Windy though.
Yeah. Thank
The
goodness.
wind was wicked.
Yeah. We all met the next day.
Yeah.
We all had our meeting.
Yeah. We had a meeting on club meeting on Sunday. And then we had bike night, a Thunder Roads bike night at the Silver Bullet Saloon on Tuesday. And that was their first bike night ever there.
Yeah.
I would say it was a success.
It was a success. I had a good time. Everyone had fun.
Had about 50 bikes, which is what I predicted.
Nice. Did they use the yard at all for games and stuff? Or?
So yeah, we actually parked in front of the deck. I don't know if you've seen.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen any pictures. No.
Yeah, I'll show you some pictures. But we parked in front of that deck on the grass. I had all the bikes out there,
Mm-hmm.
but they started the biker games because it looked like it might rain. So he's got covers on there now. He's got some sun shields
Oh, okay, cool.
up. Set up the DJ part on the deck and actually brought the bike right up on the deck.
Oh no kidding.
Yeah. So the bike was right there on the deck with us.
Huh. That's cool.
Set up biker games.
Nice.
They did a Nerf ball, a Nerf shoot.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. They had a target spun around. You had to get a Nerf ball in there, and if you got a Nerf ball in there, you got an extra ping pong for beer pong.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. And then the last
I
game
don't know
was
what
out
you would call
on
that
the
last
grass. Yeah, I don't know what you would call that, but it was like I don't know. So they had the court set up, 2 lanes,
Mm-hmm.
and they each had a ball,
A baseball.
a baseball,
Okay.
and then they had like a weighted tail on.
There was another baseball also.
Oh, was it a
tied
baseball?
into like a long sack.
Oh, okay.
all right.
And
All right.
And they had to sling.
No way.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it was.
It was funny. It was Richard and Brenna.
and Brenna. Brenna won again.
Of course you did.
Yeah. This competitive.
After seeing that game, I was happy that I didn't make it to the final.
Yeah. Well, they
Yeah.
have some,
Because there would be video.
It was more fun to watch.
so they have some really fun games planned. Oh yeah, because we sit and talk about this stuff afterwards. So yeah, you want to, if you can, you definitely want to go to a Thunder Roads bike night.
Yeah, they're not boring. That's for sure.
They are not boring. I mean, they give away good stuff too.
They do.
The Silver Bullet Black Bike of the Night was very cool.
Yeah.
And Richard won that with his Triumph.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah. RJ always puts on a good time.
yeah, he's there. It's fun. I enjoy going. I enjoy being a part of the Thunder Roads team. We have fun setting up. We have fun tearing down. We have fun while we're there.
Yeah.
So
Silver Bullet's a nice place.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite spots.
Yeah. I always thought it'd be a great place for a bike night, but it's so far out in the middle of nowhere that I'm really excited to hear that many bikes showed up.
Yeah, and I think if the weather would have been nicer,
Oh, yeah.
we would have had a few more.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did cool off in the evening and it was a little more tolerable. But when I first got there, it was hot.
Dude, I was hauling equipment and stuff, just soaked. It was so humid. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't been to Silver Bullet and Branch, Ruby Creek is what we call it. The locals call it. If you have not been there, definitely check it out. Very cool stop. You could always come to the Patriot Saints Riding Club's second annual Area 24 Special Olympics ride. We're actually going to go there.
Yeah.
Yep. It's one of our stops.
One of our
July
stops.
12th.
July 12th. Kickstands up from the Ludington Pub at
11.
o'clock.
Yep.
Registration starts at 9:30. Ludington Pub on South James. Come early, 9:30. They're opening up specially just for us. They will have Bloody Marys for sure.
Yep, definitely.
And probably coffee. I think they had coffee last year.
Yeah,
too.
they had coffee. I think they had donuts last year too, but I don't know if they are this year.
I think we talked about bringing donuts to the club.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Kickstands up at 11, and that means 11.
Yeah.
Not 11:01, not 11:02.
Yeah.
It's 11.
Even though Senior PP is not running the show, he will be running the show.
Right. Well, reason being is we've got some local police forces doing blocking for us on certain roads, and
Yeah.
we need to be where we need to be at a certain time. So we need to leave on time.
Promptly.
Yes.
Sounds like it's going to be a lot of bikes.
Hope so.
Hopefully, yeah.
lot
Hopefully
of
we have
people.
good weather, and because it's rain or shine.
Yeah, it is. We're going no matter what. So we don't have a backup date. We're going
rain or
that day.
shine.
Yep.
So then I got there,
Mm.
and RJ and I were talking, and he goes, "Hey," he says, "I'm gonna let you guys do a 50-50 tonight. I already talked to the owner." He's cool with you doing a 50-50 for Area 24 Special Olympics. So we did a 50-50 drawing. Had, what was it, 250 bucks, I think. 225, somewhere in there. So not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad. And Senior Rhino won the 50-50, so he donated it back.
Good man.
So we had a good start right there.
Yep.
For the ride. And then now last night we went to Doc's.
Yep.
That was put on by Mrs. Sawyer, but the Patriot Saints were kind of like the guest host. They do like a guest host every week now. So we had another 50-50 drawing. Of course, we had Jimmy D there singing, playing some tunes. He volunteered his time and talent to that.
Put on a good show.
Good show, good music.
Thanks, Jimmy.
I was like listening to Jimmy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Put on another 50-50 drawing and killed it. $272 or something like that was the purse. That was the take home.
Yep.
And WhatNot's brother hit it.
Yep, and he would have given all 272, but
he was thirsty, and he said,
so we minus
we need 3 beers, and then you can have the rest. So that was huge. That was huge. So we got almost $800 already for Area 24 Special Olympics.
Yeah.
So
I just looked it up. We ended up with a total of just over $2,300 for Special Olympics last year, and we're already at almost $800. So
yeah,
it's a good start to the donations.
So yeah, if you want to get involved and have a donate, get a hold of me.
Yeah, you don't have to go on the
ride
Facebook.
To donate. Yeah, you don't have to go on the ride to donate. You can get a hold of me, email me at midmichiganbiker@gmail.com, or send me a message on Facebook through Messenger. We can we will certainly accept all donations.
Absolutely.
Podcast sponsor, Christensen Law.
Oh yeah, they sent some goodies.
So I get home last night.
Yeah, I saw your picture last night.
And there's a box sitting by the door here at the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cricket box. I'm like, man, someone's pretty bold. Ordering a cricket and just leaving it sitting here. It's like freaking 8:30 at night, 9 o'clock, something like that. I look at the name on it. It's like, that's to me. I'm like, I didn't order a cricket. Somebody must have ordered me a cricket. That's kind of cool.
Don't know what I'm going to do with it.
So I bring it inside. And I get in here and I look at the label a little bit closer. Oh, Christensen Law sent me a bunch of swag bags when I opened it up. So, yeah, it's like the first 50 or so people that register are going to get some cool swag bags from Christensen Law. Got some goodies in it.
Cool. Thanks to them.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think there may even be representation here. I don't know. Jeremy had said something about coming up. Maybe even riding with us. So
that would be cool.
So yeah, Doc's last night, bike of the night. There was a bike of the night, people's choice, and then a bike of the night.
Yep. And Dan Bissell got one of them with his Indian scout. And then the other one was I couldn't tell if it was a Fat Boy or if it was a Dyna 100th anniversary.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't actually see that one, but
I didn't see that one either. I saw the Indian.
Well, I say that because it had an aftermarket front wheel on it, and everyone was saying it looked like a Fat Boy, but it had
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah, big tall wheel and a bunch of spokes.
Yeah, I didn't.
It was a nice looking bike.
It wasn't Richard's Dyna.
No.
Because he's like, yeah, his dad. His dad's got a nice bike too.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've known them too for a long time.
Springer front end on it. It's pretty bad. I like that.
Yeah, it's got motor work done to it.
Yeah. Sadly, the black Harley Davidsons, they don't even get looked at.
No. There's only 4 million of them out there.
Right. I don't have to worry about ever winning a bike night. So tonight, Thursdays, now, since this is going to get dropped tomorrow, it'll be
Friday
that it's going to get dropped. It'll be last night. If you're listening to it. Little time machine action. Bike nights, they're trying to get something started at Timbers in Ludington on South James. They had a few bikes show up last night. Or last week.
Yeah, it was about 15, 20 of us.
Oh,
probably.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's not bad.
Not bad for...
Yeah, at least 15, I'd say. Probably.
Really?
Yep.
For nobody really know about it.
Yeah, I
it's
think
not bad.
Yeah, it just got kind of dropped on Facebook. They were having it. I was like... And we were at the Eagles that night.
We were.
And I left there, and I remember seeing that. And I'm like, should I go left or should I go right? I went right. I should have gone left and checked out the bike night. So tonight I'm going to go, after we're done with this, me and WhatNot are going to go check out the bike night at Timbers. But they also have Combat Vets are doing their bike nights back at Talk About It.
Yeah,
up in Manistee.
just found that out last night. So
I would like to check that out.
That's a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Little sidewalk karaoke going on.
Yeah, Combat Vets always they put on a good bike night. It's always fun.
It's always fun.
They do a good job.
They are an entertaining group.
They are. They definitely are. They're a good group too.
Yeah.
But they are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like hanging out
last
with
year.
those
You sent me a video of it
Yeah.
when I was stuck on second shift at work.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go to bike nights.
Yeah.
So I haven't missed very many this year so far.
No, it's kind of nice having you around, you know. I don't. Of course, it's always fun picking on you. You were working and we were not. But any plans for this weekend?
Me?
Bike plans?
No.
no bike plans.
No.
Are you caged
I need
over
to spend
there?
some quality time, weekend time.
Oh yeah. See, I am gonna actually probably do a little bit of riding this weekend, but
Yeah.
work related riding.
Yeah.
Let me go hit a few stops, see if we can't.
Yeah. No, I've been feeling a little guilty.
Doing a little hustling. I was feeling a little guilty about not doing that. I've been back and forth between here and the other side of the state as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Funny how that goes.
Yeah. Who'd have thought?
Yeah. Who would have thunk? What about you? Are you riding this weekend? Or?
I think so. I don't have anything set in stone.
No?
I might go check out the Fleet Roast. in
Oh, yeah,
Myers.
that's right.
Oh, is
That's
that this
going on this
weekend?
weekend.
Yeah, that's this weekend.
God, I haven't been to that in 20 years.
I haven't been there in a long time. I think we took, I can't say, I mean, I think we took the side-by-side over there. So it hadn't been that long, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I think Junior and I are going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to head north, I think. Maybe hit a few stops. Say hey. Haven't been up there. I've been wanting to get up there. Just haven't.
North where? Traverse City-ish? Or?
Like Benzie area, kind of,
That kind of stuff.
like 231 bar, probably. Maybe Laughing Horse.
Mm.
I don't know. We'll see.
See what's up there.
See how ambitious I am.
Yeah.
How hot it is. That's gonna dictate how many
Yeah.
stops I have to make.
It's supposed to be a nice weekend, though, right?
Yeah.
I haven't checked the weather.
I'm
pretty sure
It's supposed to be a little
Supposed to be
cooler.
okay.
If I remember, it's supposed to be 80s and sunny. So,
A little warm.
yeah. I mean,
Pretty much what
we've
it has
had
been.
a lot of 90s lately.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about here, but in Midland,
Yeah.
middle of the state, it's been
Yeah, you've been over there quite a bit.
Yeah, it's been over
So,
90.
so did you apply for Banjo's job?
You know, I started to, and then I got to the part where they want references. And I thought, well, now I got to go back and forth and get phone numbers and crap. And I said, I don't want to finish this now. It's too much. And I just never got back and finished it. So that's on one of my goals this weekend. Is
Yeah.
to finish applying for Banjo's job. So, putting you down for a reference, by the way.
Okay, all right. That son of a bitch. He never shows up.
Well, that's the thing. I don't want to go off on a tangent, but the whole thing about references.
you listen to the
I
podcast?
know.
That's what we do.
The whole thing about asking for references. No one's going to go, well, I'll put my old boss down. He hated me.
Right.
You're only going to put down people that are either going to tell the truth and say you're a great guy, or they're going to lie for you and say you're a great guy. The whole thing is just ridiculous.
Right.
I've always thought that was funny too.
Yeah. And, I hired people for 30 years. I never once called a reference because
No.
Didn't mean anything.
Right.
It's somebody either they're going to lie for them or they're not going to put down anybody who's going to say, oh, they were shit. They were late all the time. They didn't do anything when they were here.
Did you ever call former employers? Of course, they can't say much, can they?
No, you really can't. Well, if you work for a large corporation, you can. If you work for a mom and pop, they'll tell you whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I never called former employers either.
No.
Because they wouldn't put them down unless they were going to get a good reference anyway. So what's the point?
They've been including me lately in the hiring process.
Yeah.
It's been interesting, to say the least. Some characters, I mean, we get characters every day on our bus, but yeah.
But we weren't allowed to say anything if anybody called us.
Right.
Yes, this person worked here.
Yes, you worked here.
Yep. Have a good day.
Would you hire him back? I think that's about all the questions they can ask you.
Exactly.
So I've actually been on the job search as well.
Yes, you have.
Over on the other side of the state. I actually applied for one today.
Nice.
Who knows?
So I've been applying for jobs, but I've been really picky too.
Yeah.
So, but I'm getting to the point where I'm probably going to start being less picky.
Yeah. I'm a little picky. I mean, the one I applied for today, the pay's a little bit.
Yeah.
For my experience level.
Yeah.
You know, for doing what I'm doing now.
Right.
Minus the trainer part of it. Just got quite a bit of experience. Not your entry level employee at this point.
Right.
So I applied. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They're going to have to come up in the price on their pay, though.
I'm just trying to avoid anything that's customer service oriented or customer facing.
Joe's job.
That's why it appealed to me.
Pretty good, yeah.
That's why it really appealed to me.
I haven't checked with Joe to see how he's liking his new job. If he started already, I assume.
Yeah, I would assume too. Last week or this week.
Yeah.
So
what was he doing? What's he doing now?
Well, he was working for the local school district, maintenance and stuff like that. So, but
pretty nice little gig.
Yeah, I mean,
cutting grass, moving snow in the winter.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a bigger town, so cutting the grass takes all week to hit all the schools and stuff. So he just puts his headphones on and mows the lawns. And,
that'd be cool. That'd be a good job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as good as cutting grass, I think, on a golf course. Almost.
Almost.
So what's he doing now?
He went back to driving truck.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Banjo and I met at Coke.
Yeah.
So he was a Coke driver with me. Yep. He's a good dude.
He is a good dude.
Did you ever get a new bike?
He did not. He got a new engine for his...
Shut up, Alexa.
Shut up, Alexa.
Yeah, we're talking here.
So, yeah.
So you got a new engine for it?
He got a different engine for it, put it in there. It seemed to be running really good.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Yeah, I tried that one day to adjust it as much as I could, but the damage was already done.
Yeah.
It seems like it was running pretty good the other weekend. Oh, he went up to the UP with us.
Yeah, he went up to Michigan with us.
Yeah. So
that was fun.
That was fun.
Sadly
I would have.
How would you know?
I had fun.
That's all that matters.
I had fun in my own way.
Oh, that was a good time though. But that was another Thunder Roads entertainment night too.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah. So we hung out Saturday.
Did we? Oh, that was Saturday night though.
Saturday night, yeah. I missed the wet t-shirt contest.
Yeah.
Minus the shirt.
All of a sudden you're like, I don't even like boobs. But anyway.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
The games were fun. Went on a ride earlier in the day.
Yeah, for Mission 6 service dogs.
Yeah. Had a bear walk out in front of us in the road.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
First time I've ever seen that, so that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was definitely a highlight.
Yeah.
The other day when Rhino and I went on that ride with the Eagle Riders, I didn't see the deer. Rhino and I were in the front and we were doing roadblocks. But I guess about halfway down, we had a dog run out in between a bunch of people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't get to see it, but No one was hurt though, thankfully.
That's good. Yeah. So much stuff you gotta look out for when you're on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs, deer, bears,
Horses, apparently.
horses. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was true too. From the blessing.
Yeah.
I killed a squirrel this year on my bike.
Did you?
Yeah, not on purpose. But
No.
Sucker ran out in front of me, and I'm not gonna dodge.
Turtles this year.
Oh yeah, a lot of
A
turtles.
lot of turtles. It's kind of weird.
Yep, I stopped and saved a couple of them. Not as many as it seems like in the past years, but I guess I haven't been out and about doing some of the things I used to do.
Yeah. So we got this week. What about 4th of July weekend? What do you got going on?
Going camping.
Camping. Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. We talked about that last week.
Yeah, a little bit.
Where are you going camping at?
Near Lake City.
Oh.
Or
So is it like
not
true camping, or is it like going to the trailer park for the weekend camping?
Her family's got like seasonal
Oh,
lots at a campground near there, so
that's cool.
we're gonna hang out there for the weekend. So
You met the fan?
this will be the first time. So
Ooh, and you
I
guys
know.
been an item for how long?
Huh?
You guys kind of been together for
Oh God,
a little bit now.
was it June? End of June? Probably 3.5 months.
Huh?
Yep.
So like I've already met
Yeah.
Buzzkill's family. Like that was like 2 weeks in, I think. What are you doing? 4th of July
I'm
weekend.
supposed to be roasting a pig for
Oh, yeah?
my dad and stepmom.
Oh.
Her side of the family's come, her kids and whatnot are coming up, and we're gonna hang out,
Hang out,
party by the pool.
Nice.
We'll see how it goes.
Party by the pool.
I thought about maybe going for a ride or doing something here or there on Sunday, but
You got a pool?
my dad does.
Oh.
Really?
I was gonna say I've never.
When did that happen?
Last summer.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know anything
Yeah, I
about
was
it.
taking care of it for him
We're
the whole time.
practically neighbors, and I didn't know anything about it. I never got an invite. What the hell, whatnot? He needs to bump back to Prospect.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work having a pool.
So
with
I
trees
think
around.
I am going over to the other side of the state
Mm-hmm.
Thursday after work.
Yep.
Are you leaving Thursday after work?
I am leaving Thursday after work, but I don't get out as early as you do.
I get out at 4:30.
Oh, you're training.
I'm training.
Oh, okay. I get out at 5, so
By the time I get done dinking around,
yeah, I'll make sure
'Cause
my bike is all loaded and shit the night before.
and we can ride over to you
Yeah.
there.
All right. That's cool.
As far as Midland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. We'll do that. We'll plan on that.
How far of a ride is that for you guys?
For him, it's about 2 hours?
About 2 hours. I usually stop and pee and stuff, so
Yeah.
it ends up being about 2.5 because I just take my time.
Mine's
but, yeah.
about. If I go the expressway the whole way, which I did on Monday when I came back from dropping her off, because I didn't leave her house till 5:00.
Yeah.
I just hammered down. I can get 3 hours.
Yeah.
But if I go the casual way, it's about 3.5.
Yeah. If I don't stop and stuff, it's
And I just
about
stopped.
2.
I just stopped one time for gas, and
Yeah.
it was
Just drive by for
splash
gas.
and go.
Yeah.
I mean, with that setup now with the bars, and I can freaking ride all day.
Oh yeah.
And we'll find that out here soon.
I tell you, after I put that new seat on my bike, I am 100% more comfortable.
Yeah, they're nice,
Yeah,
aren't they?
I
That's a
love
nice
that seat.
seat.
I love that seat.
So WhatNot had an incident where he had to replace his seat due to some
Unfortunate
circumstances. Nobody was seriously hurt.
No bikes were seriously hurt. Nothing
Yeah.
that couldn't be fixed.
So he ended up with a Saddleman road sofa seat, and he is in love with it. As am I. I love my seat. That
Yep.
seat is amazing.
Well, I was gonna buy. There was a Mustang seat that I liked, and then the Saddleman Road sofa. Those were the two main ones that I wanted to get.
Right.
I ended up getting a deal on it. It wasn't brand new, but it was basically new.
Just look at it this way. It was broke in. It
Yeah.
broke in already.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, he said he had about 1,000, no more than 1,500 miles.
Oh,
on
that's
it.
broke.
yeah.
Just broke in.
Yeah.
I've got
And he said that he loved it. It was his girlfriend that didn't like the back.
25,000 miles on it now.
Yeah.
Because I bought it. That was the first upgrade I did right from the factory, right when I got it. First thing I did was put that seat on it.
Yeah.
And 25,000 miles later, I'm still loving it.
Yeah. I might do something different. I don't know.
Really?
I never sat in the back before, but when we were up in the UP.
You sat on the back?
We were hanging around, and I just popped up on the back part of the seat, and I'm like, oh, this is freaking hard. Mm. And so then I asked my girlfriend, I go, how comfortable is that back? She says, well, it's pretty hard. I'm like, oh, okay, well, good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. She likes to ride, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Buzzkill loves to ride the bike, obviously. Yeah. It's like, so she had that surgery.
Yep.
First 2 questions she asked the doctor. How long before I can drive 3 hours? Because I'm 3 hours away.
Yeah. Depends on your pain tolerance, I'm sure is what he said.
And then how long before I can get back on the bike?
Right.
So, wow. These are good microphones. Holy crap. So, must be LPD or... might be fire.
Might be fire.
Fire's right over here, so...
It's kind of long sirens, probably fire.
So yeah, that was the first 2 questions she asked the doctor. And so she had surgery on Monday. I went and picked her up on Friday, and Saturday she was on the bike.
So how many miles did you guys do that weekend?
That weekend before? The weekend before her surgery?
No, the weekend of the UP trip.
That was before her surgery.
Oh, that was
after her first surgery.
Right.
So she's had 2.
Right.
Right around 1,000.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have done it.
No.
So
no.
Credit to her.
Just Sunday was 300 because my bike rolled 50,000 miles at the hotel Saturday night. Yeah. So Sunday when I parked it had 369 miles. 50,369 miles.
She's got to be tough. I couldn't have done it.
That was a long...
I mean, you could see the difference between her knees, her legs, like the one swollen and stuff.
Swollen.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, I've noticed she rested on something at every stop.
Yep.
Yeah. But she looked like she was moving around pretty good last night, so she must be starting to feel better.
Yeah. She didn't ride last night up there because she rode Tuesday night. Mm. And then she thought she might have
aggravated it?
Well, not so much the riding, because the riding actually doesn't bother it. Getting on and off the bike is a little bit touchy. And then, so she had been walking more like she normally should be walking Tuesday, and she thinks she stretched some of the muscles out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
She hasn't, because she'd been hurt, hobbled up for 5 weeks or something. Since May 19th.
Your muscles are going to get weak, and you're going to compensate and use muscles in ways you're not used to using them.
Right.
Stuff. That's going to happen.
So it was good to see PP up on...
It was.
On 2 feet.
When I saw him walking on 2 feet, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Did he get cleared to drive on Tuesday?
I believe he did. So... I was actually surprised he didn't beat us to bike night last night.
Yeah.
But he was still, I believe he rode in the passenger seat. So
I'm sure he did. But yeah, that was nice to see him up.
It was good to see. So. Won't be long now. Hopefully he'll be back on 2 wheels.
Hopefully.
We'll see. He's got some physical therapy, I guess. And
yeah.
So yeah, we'll ride over on the 3rd together. That'd be cool.
Yep, that will be cool.
You coming back on Sunday, or you stay Monday?
Yeah, I think I have to work early Monday morning, so
we'll have to coordinate that too. I'm going to do the anyways. Yeah.
Oh, where were we? Squirrel.
Well, on the 5th is July 5th is the Farming Biker Mystery Ride. 3rd annual.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I was going to do it last year and I didn't, and this year definitely gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's like an hour and a half from her house, so
well, that's not too bad.
Not too bad. I haven't seen them in a heartbeat or two. We got some challenges ahead, and lots of thoughts and prayers going out to his wife. So they're supporters of the podcast, and we're supporters, and the Michigan content creators or influencers or whatever you want to call us, we're all pretty tight. So
Yep.
when it hits one of us, it kind of hits all of us. So, yeah, I'm going. So, and I'm betting Yeti might be there, and I think he went last year. Of course, I don't know. Talking to Dan the man, the Goldwing man, said Rob's been kind of leashed up to work again now.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
That's too bad.
When you're a supervisor in that position like he has.
Yeah. Man, he's got to work so far from home sometimes too.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. But, what else we got going on in the future here?
I'm
just our ride, that's the next big.
Yep. That's coming up.
Oh. Yeah, and then we got, so July 12th is our ride. The following weekend is bike time in Muskegon.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll have to go check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to because I've never been.
You've never been?
No.
Oh, dude, we're going. We're going. Rhino will be down there, so.
Yeah, Rhino's camping down there, so.
We'll have a spot to hang out.
Have a base of operations.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll get a group together and ride down.
Yep. Do that like on that Saturday or something.
Yeah. And then
check my work schedule.
And then the following weekend, we take off for Sturgis. He's not saying nothing.
Nope.
If I could go, I would be.
Why can't you? It's going to be epic. 85th anniversary.
Yeah.
Sturgis. I say it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
So it's next year.
Next year won't be the 85th anniversary, though.
I don't give a shit about that.
And then, the cool kids aren't going to be there next year. Something will come up.
You're probably right about that.
Yeah. That's why I'm going. I don't care if I'm the only one. I'm going. Buzzkill was like, so who's all going? And I told her. She's like, and you don't have anybody following you with a trailer? Nope. What if something happens? Well, we deal with it.
Yeah.
There's Harley dealers everywhere.
It's all part of the adventure. All part of the adventure.
Trying to see what I work on a bike time.
Oh, yeah. Saturday. The one you got to worry about.
I probably got to work because it's the weekend before Sturgis. So
I'm going to be like freaking.
I do. I got to work.
Yeah.
Only till 1, though.
Till 1.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
So, yeah, you get a hold of them. I'm sure some of your crew that will want to go.
Yeah,
Your
most
brother
likely.
and
Yeah, I know Josh wanted to go.
Josh and Lacey.
And if my brother's not working, or if he's not back out of state working, then he'll probably want to go.
Yeah. So that's cool. Just kind of surprised Josh wasn't there last night.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they knew about it. I shared it.
Yeah. Right. I'm working on him about joining the club, so.
Yeah. Well, I told him the other day to come sit through a meeting.
Yeah.
And I told Bud the same thing.
Same thing, yeah. Some quality people, that's all we need.
That's all we need. Quality, not quantity.
Right. Yeah. All right, well, I guess we're just biker bullshitting.
Yeah.
Nothing really seriously
nothing major
to talk about.
Other than the ride.
Our ride, yeah.
July 12th. Ludington Pub, 11 a.m.
Apparently, Scooter and I are going to go hang some flyers on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. We're going to head towards Baldwin area.
Yeah, he was saying something about Bitely and out that way. So. Oh, and Vets, yeah.
And Vets, you said Bitely. We'll just start hitting taverns, I'm sure. Sunday fun day.
It's a nice circle. You go down 10, go
Oh,
through
yeah.
Baldwin,
Yeah.
stop at Shoey's, and
Yeah.
then you work your way.
Woody's and
Bitely Tavern, and then
Bitely
Woody's,
Tavern.
and then Freeman.
See if there's somebody at the Bitely Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Silver Bullet, I'm sure we'll stop in town.
Then if you're feeling real spicy, Rendezvous.
Maybe, yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah.
Make it a full circle.
Charlie's.
This is a good place to finish.
Yeah.
Always a good place to finish. Yeah. All right. So I think that's all we got, bikers.
All right.
WhatNot? What do you think? Oh yeah. Well, you'll have that.
That's life
It's
of a dog.
Good. Yeah. Good thing it's an iPhone cord. I don't use them, so you gotta chew the hell out of it. I don't care. He's chewed 2 ends off fans. So I
The
fix
cords?
those. The cords. Yeah. I fix those.
You little bastard.
Little sons of a bitch. Harley. All right, bikers. Well, that's all I got. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.
Same bat place, same bat channel.
Who knows what you might find or hear. I think that's all we got.
All right.
Anything else?
I've got nothing.
All right.
No.
No? Nothing?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. You have to come on here another time.
Oh, I'm down.
I want to get like the gang in here again.
Mhm.
That's always
For
fun.
sure.
It's always fun. Do a live one.
That would
We
be
haven't
fun.
we haven't done a live one in a while. We haven't done a live one from the new studio, so
Definitely have not.
and we're gonna kind of start heading in that video streaming
Yes.
podcast
Definitely need
thing.
to.
So
Yeah. Get to see everybody's ugly mugs.
yeah,
Be prepared.
yep. You'll be surprised that we're brave enough to be on camera. All right, bikers. That's all I got. Go hit a bike night. Support your local taverns. Get out there and ride. We're out of here. Thanks for listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. Remember, bikers, life is short. Get after it.